It's early October 2020, and me and my hunting friends were finally out for our moose hunt that we've been planning for a while in northern British Columbia. We were on the Parsnip River, and we were hunting out of my buddy Nick's jet boat. It was our first time in the area, and we were hoping to find some rutting moose. This was actually my first moose hunt as well, and we were looking forward to the adventure. After getting camp set up, we were all ready to hit the hay, and the next morning get the boat in the water and begin our hunt.
Okay, and I would just pull the trailer up somewhere over there.
Boat in the water, heading up on the Parsnip looking for moose. Hopefully we have some good luck today. What do you think, Mike? You gonna have good luck?
Oh,
See
yeah.
some moose today? Yeah? How about you, Meek?
Feeling good.
Awesome.
Good.
Positive attitudes around. Tim's just cutting a path clear for us to use. I think right through here, yeah. Right through there. So here we are with Tim. Just looking over a nice clearing area here. Been doing some cow calls, calling some bull moose. A nice stroll through this beautiful thick willows. But we found a pretty good spot here, so what do you say, Tim? Hang tight. Yeah, this one comes up. Spend a couple hours here and do some more cow calling. See if anything turns up. Here's my amateur cow call. So we've been a couple hours here calling, and we haven't seen or heard anything, but someone's coming to pick us up, so we're just gonna hack our way through this machete to make a path right to him if we want to come back. So, yeah, that's where we're at. And we just keep grinding at it, and hopefully we can get the moose at some point. Hey, boys!
If you want to come back to this spot, like this hat would be a good marker, but we want to leave it here.
I got my GPS.
Is it good? Well,
There's
it's
a
just
nice-
that area opens up into a huge kind of like almost field. We're following there the whole time waiting, but like so it's pretty good. Well, it's a huge area, right? Like there's forest all around that moose could come through. Yeah, exactly.
And a couple lakes there too.
We didn't
Left
get to
and
the
right.
lakes. We figured it was better to sit where we were and just,
If it opens up, that's where sit on the edge of the open.
exactly.
Yeah.
We found a great area like that too.
Oh, yeah?
Nice.
Okay. Well,
I can mark this on my GPS.
I would just do the GPS mark because
Yeah.
I think there's a few boats up there.
Oh yeah.
It's a little too obvious.
All right. Heading off in the bush again here. New spot. It's beautiful country.
unless a couple of us want to hop in the boat and go to another spot.
Just sitting out here in a big spot that the guys found some moose on earlier today. And it's evening time, we've been calling a bit, so we'll see what turns up. But I'll give you guys a little look at what's surrounding us here. Just floating along the river here, hoping to spot some moose. Looks like we got a beaver swimming there. Hey, buddy. We're hearing probably a horny cow calling. There's some lakes down in that area. That's where we're thinking that the cow is trying to track the bull. So our plan is tomorrow to maybe check that place out. Beaver buddy. So it's morning of day 2. Nick and I came back to the area that we heard the cow calling and the bulls fighting last night. So we're just set up here and doing some calls, and hopefully something comes in. We'll give you an update soon. So we were set up for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, probably an hour. Cow calling, raking, grunting, hoping to draw something. The alders where we heard bulls fighting and cows calling last night when we were floating down the river. But we're just moving to a different part. But man, it's a workout. walking through this tundra in this marsh. I'll show what you mean. What I mean. So every time you step, your foot just sinks. And these aren't even the bad spots. Man, it's wet. It's slow going. But it's moose country. So we're just drifting down the river here, and you see if we can find a spot to get into a couple lakes where we've heard some moose. So we'll see if we can find some good access, and it's probably around, what was it, 300 meters, Nick? 400 meters to the lake area there. And no idea what it's going to be like, but that's kind of the next plan here is to go check out that spot. And hopefully we run into something there, we'll see. We're just coming up on the clearing here. Bushwhacking for a while through this stuff. It's a bit thicker, but it's getting nicer here. So let's see what we can find when we come on this clearing here. Nice open area. Little lake here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lake there probably. What? A few hundred meters. And that's the direction over there that we heard cows moaning and bulls fighting to the east of us there. So we'll see if we can spot something or lure them in. So we just set up here, right by the lakes. I'll show you where Nick is. Nick's just in those trees there. And, there's a lake over there. There's a bigger lake over here. So we're just making calls again here, and that's the area that we heard moose activity last night from that tree forested area. So got the spotting scope and bino set up here, and gonna keep calling and glassing and see if we can call a bull out of there. I hope we have some good luck here. Well, no moose, but I feel that's a pretty awesome spot, so we'll probably head back there and maybe enter in a different area to stay a bit more preventative, spreading our human scent around there, so we'll see. But definitely gonna head back there. And now we're just motoring along Parsnip here and go back to camp, see how the other guys did this morning. They were running around in the truck. We've heard, what was it, 4 gunshots, Nick? Nick, 4 gunshots you heard?
1.
Yeah, 4 gunshots we've heard this morning, so hopefully some of the other guys shot something. We'll see. Yeah, we'll be back. So we were just floating back down towards camp, and spotted a moose. Gave us a jump here. We didn't see him, but he took off in the bushes. We're just trying to call him back now. But looked like 3 points on one side, possibly 2 on the other, so it might be a shooter. We'll see. So earlier we didn't get another chance at that bull that we saw, but we'll head back later on probably and check it out, that area, see if we can relocate him and confirm if he's a shooter. But this evening we're just doing a easier hunt just with the truck, checking out some of the higher country and letting our legs get a break. Just walking that marsh and the tundra has been pretty tiresome, but we found this guy with a boat, and he's got a chair that goes way up and you can see into above the alders and the willow. But it's just a beautiful view from up here. Take a look here. So I don't know, maybe we can find a way to get our next boat into that area too. We'll see, but there's actually a pretty good place to spot moose from up high here, but we'll see if we see something later on tonight. So this is called a Swedish candle?
Suomalainen kynttilä.
Sorry, Finnish candle. After a couple days of hunting hard, the only moose that we'd seen was along the river that gave us the jump. But we were optimistic. We still had a couple days to make it happen, and when you're hunting, things can turn around on a dime. It was just awesome being out in the wilderness of British Columbia, being in moose camp, and the camaraderie you have with your buddies when you're out hunting. And after all, your typical day in the woods is better than your typical day in the office.